Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. As you know, this channel is called Paul's Views and Reviews, and so far all I've done is reviews, and you guys have been brilliantly receptive to them. The feedback has been wonderful and thank you so much for that. But today I thought I would mix it up and actually offer a view. So I'm going to talk about you, because I think that's a topic we should all discuss. Now, to explain where the thought that's in my head came from, at work I was looking at a statistic recently and it spoke about the fact that millennials now are more interested in experiences than owning things. So materialism isn't quite as prevalent these days. And I thought, that's pretty cool actually. I think I quite like that for your mental health, I think, to experience things. And what triggered the further thought was I was driving in the car yesterday, listening to a 90s radio station because, well, I was born in 1975, so the 90s, you know, is a good era for me. 15 to 25, good things. But yeah, I was listening to a 90s radio station and a song came on and I immediately thought, I love this song. And I turned it up. And it was funny, as it was playing, my mind went in two directions. One was thinking, actually, this is a bloody awful song. Lyrically, it's terrible. Musically, it's nothing special. But the other part of my brain was thinking about all the things I associate with that song. Because it was in the 90s, as I said, I was aged between 15 and 25. Loads of cool things happened to me. And during that time, that song was associated with some great memories. And it got me thinking that actually it was not about the song, but it's about where it makes my brain think and the direction it sends me in terms of just remembering fantastic times. And I was wondering, do we do that enough these days? Of course, there's always going to be songs you associate with memories and smells and views and all sorts. It's all this kind of sensorial thing. I think is quite powerful. But I saw a photo recently and it was funny and yet at the same time a real shame. And it was a concert, a musical concert, and there was loads of people in the audience holding their phones up, filming it. And of course they wanted to make sure they got the best shot, so they were literally staring at their phone while the live event, I mean the star, you know, the actual singer was there, and they were staring at this little screen on their phone, filming it, making sure it was all perfectly framed, so that when they get home they could watch it again on the same little screen, having completely missed the live event. They were there and they've got that element, but they were looking at the small screen while it was right in front of them, and it got me thinking, are we so obsessed with recording memories instead of actually having memories? So I suppose my message to you, which is why I said this video is about you, is I want to encourage you to actually just live in the moment a bit more. I'm not trying to be condescending. This is kind of not teaching you to suck eggs. But I think, you know, if you come back from a night out and your phone is full of photos and you're smiling on all of them, does that make it a great night? Or is it a better night if you come home and you got no photos because you're having such a good time you forgot to stop and take a photo? I don't know. I'll leave that to you because that's your, you know, your personal interaction with technology would dictate that, I suppose. But it just, when you look at the world 3 years ago, who would have known we'd have a pandemic where millions of people would die and then billions would be affected by it? Or the way we live is different now. There's all sorts of little tweaks. Still people wearing masks in supermarkets, on trains, because they don't feel safe. Who would have guessed 3 years ago that you know, Hollywood's Mr. Nice Guy would be telling Chris Rock to keep his wife's name out of his effing mouth. And, you know, on a more serious note, who would have known that Russia would have invaded Ukraine and literally millions of people displaced over a war that really just shouldn't be happening? You know, there are always things happening around us that we can't control. So live for the moment. Live for this moment. Live for today. Do great things that make you feel great. If you see somebody else who's putting something off, help them make it happen. You know, life is really, really short. And I think, you know, having a video of something incredible is cool, but actually experiencing it is cooler. That's it. That's just my blog for today. It was just a thought that popped into my head. Thought I'd share it, test the water. You guys will either like this or you won't. And I guess I'll keep an eye on the likes and dislikes to give me an idea about whether or not this was a good idea or not. But it's great to be able to share thoughts, because I don't think we talk enough as a nation. So, please, I encourage a conversation in the comments below. Maybe, I'd love to hear what song triggers what memories for you, or maybe other sensorial things. I think it's cool just to convey those things. It's a good thing to share. If you liked this video, then please give me a like. If you didn't, give me a dislike. I'd like to know if this is something you're interested in or not. Just my meandering thoughts. Also, while I've got you, I have to say I hit 1,000 subscribers this week, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for your support. If you're a subscriber, if you're not, jump on board, click in below, tell 10,000 of your closest friends to do the same. It's fab to know that people are actually interested in what I'm talking about, or at least they were until today, potentially. So yes, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video, which could be a view or a review. We'll have to wait and see. Take care. Bye.